What is up, my crypto legends? How's everyone doing today? Let's analyze the situation for Bitcoin right away to see what happened in between yesterday and today and what could potentially happen in the next coming hours and couple of days, of course, guys. I do think there is a possibility in getting a small little rally in the next 1 to 2 days, of course, after a potential corrective move at this level. But this is what we're going to discuss today, okay? So make sure to pay attention because, you know, it's going to be pretty interesting. We're going to talk about what happened yesterday. That swing failure pattern that we had on the lower time frames from this level. I actually longed this level and protected instantly, all right? Let me just explain this scenario, all right? Because it was a dangerous long position. It was a long position. We had a confirmed failed breakout here. This was exactly 5 o'clock Central European time where we wicked below this wick over here. And we had a little bit of a rally. I protected my position instantly. And I said this on the Telegram group. Guys, this is not looking great, because the S&P 500 is absolutely collapsing. While we were having this swing failure pattern on Bitcoin, the S&P 500 was continuing to drop, guys. And yeah, basically, we were having the S&P 500 dropping. And this was not a very, very safe level, okay, for a long position. If you were long in this level over here, protect instantly because it wasn't looking good. What happened? We finally got that drop and we almost touched the $16,200 range, which was a level that we were talking about yesterday. Yesterday, we were talking about this level potentially getting a bounce, and we got a massive bounce after that drop. Now, why do I think that we're going to have a rally? Potentially, if we do correct from this range, and let me just explain, all right, this is a trading scenario that I'm looking for. If we do correct from this level down to $16,600 range, I am looking for a long position. I think we're going to have another leg up before we might continue to the downside, guys. And this is going to be the ultimate last lower high before we actually come down and test the lows of November. And I'm going to explain this with Elliott wave theory, okay? And it's Elliott wave theory is very, very, very complex, okay? The theory is easy, right? You have 5 waves to the upside or to the downside if it's a downtrend, and you have ABC correction. Inside of that ABC correction, you also have Elliott waves, 5 waves in the A corrective wave, and on the B corrective wave, you have an ABC, and on the C corrective wave, you have 5 waves. And I mean, if I do have a few minutes, I am going to explain this theory, okay? Because we were very much aware of, you know, during the last couple of weeks, we are in a very aggressive downtrend, okay? First of all, let's see where we're at. I don't know why I have these levels here, but I mean, I can get them off the chart, so I don't have a messy chart. But I should get a clean of the chart before I do the live streams, guys. Totally sorry about that. But overall, it's clear that we are in a very aggressive downtrend, and there's no signs, no real signs that we are, you know, near the bottom, right? We just created this low last month, all right? And, you know, it's likely that we're going to even test it again or maybe even break it in the next coming weeks. And we need to be, you know, pretty clear about that, right? We're in a very aggressive downtrend. We can't get overexcited with these pumps because we are likely to come, you know, lower. You know, a bear market bottom is very, very boring. We want to see a nice, you know, round formation once we hit a bottom, right, for several months. And this might indicate that you're very likely to have, you know, that bottom signal. We're not seeing this anytime soon. We just hit a low last month. So overall, lower on the higher time frames is likely. And we need to remember this. And if I do, you know, have a few minutes, I want to go through this Elliott wave thing. All right, it's a little bit complex. It's going to take me a few minutes to go through on the live stream, but just so you can understand, all right, we were very much aware the last couple of weeks, okay, late November, that I was waiting for 5 wave counts here to the upside. And then having a corrective move since this point. Now, what is the matter with this 5? Well, you know, some people might get confused. Hey, isn't this, you know, supposedly going to be an ABC correction and then we might continue to the upside? Absolutely not. We're in a very aggressive downtrend. This is no Elliott wave count to the upside. This is inside of an ABC correction, right? And this is what I want to explain on this live stream. If I do get a few minutes, guys, I've been doing this analysis all morning, you know, having these, looking at Elliott wave theory as well. And of course, after this aggressive drop that we've had in November, this is a huge aggressive drop. And, you know, after this aggressive drop, you know, and surprisingly enough, if you go to the lower time frames, you know, this has 5 waves to the downside, okay? And it's a very, very complex way because you have the highs right there to this low and a massive pump out of nowhere being the second wave, and then a massive drop, which is the third wave. Look at this wick over here, and then a massive corrective wave to the upside, 4th wave, and then the 5th wave. You know, if you look at it like this, you're like, what is this? You know, this was just very, very fast because of the FTX drop, right? So we had this massive capitulation, impulsive waves to the downside, but you know, the counts are there. You can clearly see the pivot highs, lows, highs, lows, highs, and low. What has happened right over here, okay, is that we've had an ABC correction already. And this is right over here. Let me just, you know, clearly show you the ABC correction where you have a clear low right there and you have the A. This is the A corrective wave. And this over here is the B, not this one. It's this one right over here. And then you have the C wave to the upside right over here, getting above A slightly, as you can see. So, and you know, if you take a look at Fibonacci expansion, I mean, this was to the exact T. I mean, I didn't short this, and I should have shorted this, knowing that we were likely going to correct. All the counts on Elliott wave theory were spot on. If you take a look at Fibonacci extension, which can give you that 1-to-1 extension or slightly a bit more, if it is in the case of a wave 3 on Elliott wave theory. You know, if we do count the low part here, from the first move to the upside, the first corrective wave after this aggressive drop that we had, and you put here to the B corrective wave, it can give you the 1-to-1 extension, which was at $18,200 range. That 1-to-1 extension is exactly here. A, B. If you correct back down here for a swing failure, this is going to give you that potential end of the extension, and it's a 1-to-1. You know, you cannot make this up. You know, you can see it right over here, and this is clearly a corrective wave because this is an impulsive wave. This is no corrective wave. This is a massive impulsive wave to the downside. This is no type of corrective wave. We're in a bear market. The trend is down. It's an impulsive wave. What is happening right here is that we're having a corrective wave, very, very choppy sideways, very boring, getting ready for the next major dump. It's just like that. So if we can see right over here, you know, this, you know, clear pump to the upside, clear down here, testing the lows B, and giving us the extension with Fibonacci extension, as you can see, from A to B, and it gives you that possibility of that 1-to-1, which is, you know, round about that 18,200. You can have a little bit of volatility. You know, you were topping out at this level. So, yeah, I mean, and you might think to yourself, I'm not sure if you're very aware of Elliott wave theory. I know there's a lot of people that are new into trading, but maybe some of you are experienced as well. Inside of ABC correction, on the A corrective wave, you have 5 waves. And let me just zoom in here, guys, you know, because if you do get the counts right, you can highly predict where the market is going. And I can tell you that we are very, very, very likely in the coming weeks, all right? I'm not going to say day, I'll say days, weeks, that these lows will be tested and likely broken going down to around about the $14,000 area. And yeah, let me just go quickly right over here. And then we can talk about the scenarios, guys, okay? Don't worry, I'm going to talk about those levels that I'm looking for in my trades. yeah, anyway, let's go this, guys. Make sure to get your cup of tea, because, you know, what I'm going to start to explain, you know, with proven theory here, that these counts are correct, you know. Make sure to get your cup of tea, guys, or watch the live stream afterwards. And I want to go and say hello through the comment section, okay? But I'm going to go through this right over here, and in just 1 second, okay? We're going to count these, you know, this ABC correction. We're going to count the waves, don't worry about that. And then we're going to count, you know, what is potentially going to happen here. So yeah, make sure to get your cup of tea. You can always watch the stream afterwards. You can always destroy the like button, you know, as well. That is also an option. That's an option here on the stream. You know, you can smash that like button just to give us a little bit of support here. And sorry I'm late, says Mark Dutch. Hey, sorry I am late. I'm really, really bad with timing. I'm late. But yeah, I mean, I'm Spanish. You know, I'm late everywhere. I'm late for my trades as well. No, I'm only joking. Sorry about that. Mark Dutch, thank you very much for joining. I can see Seb is also in the comment section, and got a couple of my moderators giving insane support. Hello everyone. I'm really sorry, but I've just got a lot of things to talk about here with you know, what is going on, because oh my goodness, there are some levels and some things that can happen, you know, in the next couple of days where, I mean, yeah, I can see my trading plan already, you know, playing out very, very nicely. And I want to share it with you in this live stream, because I missed out totally, guys. This was a very much predicted move to the downside, but I missed it because I'm very patient with the waves. You know, in an uptrend, I'm very, very good trading because I'm patient. I'm waiting for the corrective wave. You know, when we're pulling down, I cannot short at the lows. I just cannot short at the lows. And I missed the total trade. You know, even though I know we're going down, I miss out totally, guys. And you know that. If you've been watching the live streams, you know, missed out totally on this move down. I know some people did get into the move down here. And we were talking about that, you know, this being the end of this, you know, 5 waves to the upside. You know, it was the end, guys. We were going to correct from this level. I was happy with my trading couple of weeks, you know, made massive gains in this move up. And yeah, it is what it is. It is what it is. I missed out totally on this drop, knowing that it was going to happen. So anyway, Ella, hello. Hi, Andy. How are you doing? I'm doing great, Ella. Thank you for joining. How are you doing? Hope you're having a great day. Looking forward for your live show. Thank you very much. Ready for the best TA on BTC. Hit the like button. How to become a mod, says Dutch BTC fan. If I see you around a lot supporting, I will make you a mod. Don't worry about that. You're going to have to ask the big guy, though, Mark Dutch. See if you can be a moderator. Odding, how are you doing? Hey, Odding, he's got over 1 million subscribers on his YouTube channel. Thank you for joining the live stream. It seems like you're really into Bitcoin and technical analysis. Thanks for joining, my man. Much love from Boston, says Maz. Andy, for all what you do, simply amazing. Thank you, says Maz. Thank you very much for joining. We're going to talk about the scenarios, guys. Hopefully yesterday people made some gains or they played defensive trading. I did not win anything, but most importantly, I did not lose money on that swing failure. I mean, I did talk about it on the Telegram. Hey, I'm playing protective trading. You know, I can show you the trade right over here. You know, this is no lie, you know, saying, hey, I entered this trade at 16,557 for that swing failure. You know, I said I'm going to protect position as soon as we hit 16,600 because S&P is dumping and I'm not sure that this is going to have a big bounce. And, you know, obviously after that, you know, I was saying, hey, you know, stay cautious with this small little pump. Everyone that wants to rush into longs, I am protected, right? Saying, you know, if you didn't long at the very low level, don't long because, you know, this is not looking great with the S&P 500 dropping aggressively yesterday. So anyway, just to note that, okay? So most importantly, you know, I didn't make any gains. Most importantly, I defended my capital. It's a massive, crazy move, right? We had a massive drop, you know, massive drop. Overall, the targets were hit at around about 16,900. That was the target to claim the highs of this move down. Yeah, anyway, massive volatile move here. Hopefully, you know, people played defensive trading or even made some gains. We actually went all the way down here to the 16,200 range to get that bounce. Anyway, getting distracted with all this, but it's just so much information I want to talk about. I want to talk about what could potentially happen if you do have your Elliott wave counts correctly marked, and the potential scenarios, guys, that we can see here in the next coming days, right? Potential levels to where we could get rejected or where we could bounce. Don't worry, that is coming. I've got them ready. Anyway, where was I? I was saying hello to the community. Hello, everyone. Daniel. Hey, Dev. How are you doing? Kush. Clayton. It's my man, Andy. Clayton, thanks for joining. What's up, Andy? Looking forward to your stellar TA. Father time. Thank you very much. Thank you, everyone. Hello, everyone. Yeah, I'm just not going to have time to say hello, but hello to everyone. Got quite a few comments right now. Let's, Chainlink is pumping, Andy, no lie. Octocamo. Oh, I know you. It's probably. Oh, I got this for my thumbnail, for my Christmas rally thumbnail. Yeah, Christmas rally. It's probably just going to be a small little pump. Okay, don't get too excited. But obviously, it's all to attract attention. But I'm going to prove that could happen, and where we could have some really nice levels. Let's take a look at Chainlink. Oh my goodness. I knew it wasn't pumping. I don't check the Chainlink chart. Octocamo. Yeah, it's pumping on the extremely lower time frames, right? Yeah, it's had a little bit of a pump on the low time frames. Like every single crypto, right? It's getting a little bounce from the yesterday's drop. Come on. Stop it. Right, let's take a look. I also want to take a look at the ES, guys. If we do have a little bit of time afterwards. So anyway, hello to everyone. Thanks for the super chat, Octocom. I can see Joseph. Joseph, my man, thanks for joining. So thank you very much for Joseph, Mark Dutch, and for, Seb. I see him in the comment section. You are the best man, says Odding. Hey, thank you very much. Start with the TA, please, says Patrick. Yeah, shut up and start with the TA. Okay. Yeah, I will do. I'm just excited. I like to say hello. Pumping my ass, says Cartoon. Yes. Yeah. Anyway, it's a good time. It's a big breather for me to actually take a look at the comment section, guys. I have a good time reading you. So yeah. Anyway, let's dive into the TA. A lot of people are watching me for technical analysis and talking about why levels are strong, why could we get a reaction, why is this a potential long, why is it a potential short, and not because of me talking on the live stream, right? Nobody is interested in my life or anything, which I can understand. Anyway, going through right away. If anybody knows about Elliott wave theory, in an ABC correction, you do have 5 waves on the A wave, right? We can go to lower time frames here to actually take a look at this scenario. And I want to explain, why this is an A corrective wave. Well, first of all, because this is an impulsive move down, right? So clearly, right? This is a massive impulsive move down. This is a wave to the downside because we're in a bear market, right? So I've shown you the 5 counts. Now, inside of an ABC correction, you know what? You have 5 waves as well. Yes, of course you do. You have 5 waves inside of an A corrective wave. So let's go to the low part here. Low clear pivot. We got a low clear pivot. We got a clear high pivot here. We got a clear low pivot right there. We got the 3rd wave, which is the most impulsive wave on Elliott wave theory. Then we got 4, and then we got 5 here getting slightly above the 3rd wave. This usually happens. You might get an aggressive 5th wave or just one that's getting slightly on top of the 3rd wave, right? So what is happening right here, okay? Here's where you have, okay, ABC correction. Massive ABC correction, right? This is a massive one. All of this is an ABC correction as well. So let's go with the ABC correction. There's been an A and there's been a B. And I'm not going to go all through this, guys, because it's just going to be absolutely crazy. There is also 5 waves inside of this A corrective wave. So anyway, you get the point. You get the point, right? I'm not just going to count every single move, right? Inside of this ABC corrective move, there is also 5 waves. We're not going to do this because it's just going to be, crazy if we're going to count all the waves. The point is, we are right now Okay. Hang on one second. I need to do this one because this was a pretty nice one. We actually, insanely predicted this wave count to the upside. And of course, what is happening right now is that we are starting the first wave to the downside. Okay. We're starting the first wave to the downside. So there's no ABC correction here because this is a one wave back down. Okay. This is a massive impulsive wave to the downside, right? And this is an ABC corrective wave. And the C correction is finished. We are starting impulsive wave to the downside, which is likely going to take us down to break the lows. So let me just go through here the potential scenarios in the short term, right? We need to find out about Elliott wave counts on this move down. And I think that this is likely going to have a kind of an ABC correction to the upside. We have had a massive impulsive wave here to the downside, right? And it is likely that we are forming the ABC corrective wave. Of course, I'm probably going to miss this long. I'm probably going to miss it. We are unlikely to come and claim the lows here of 16,200 range, then actually getting above $17,000 in the next coming hours potentially. It's just very, very likely. It's more likely to do this than actually coming down and testing the lows and breaking down, guys. Because this massive impulsive wave to the downside needs a corrective wave up. Now, let's analyze the situation here, because I want to talk about what are the major resistance zones here for Bitcoin. Where would I enter an aggressive short if the price reaches those levels? Well, of course, I am looking at this massive impulsive wave to the downside. And I'm waiting for that corrective wave. We are going to have a corrective wave right now. These lows will be tested in the next coming days with high probability. So we want to take a look at, we want to get into shorts. There's higher probability for shorts. And then longs, okay? We can scalp long. It's fine to scalp long. Play defensive trading when you're longing, in this market, because, lower is likely. Over 600 watching. How many likes, says Mark Dutch? Yeah, not many likes, unfortunately. So, that movement up here is just likely to happen. Question is, how impulsive can it be? How impulsive can it be? Because maybe a lot of people think, hey, we've got a naked point of control right over here that we mentioned yesterday, which is at the, slightly below, around about $17,000. It's the point of control from this day over here on the 16th. It is also the point of control from this range traded, right? So if we do take a look at that range, nice little range that we had here when we were trading, that point of control is just around about, 16,975, right? Round about this range also, naked point of control. You could pump there to that level and get a small reaction. I'm going to tell you what I want to see and what I would trade personally, because I'm going to give you my opinion, and this is only my opinion only. You can think to yourself, hey, this is not right. And I think this is going to happen, right? But I'm just giving you my personal opinion. I personally can see, the waves here to the downside, right? Clear pivot lows, waves to the downside. Now we are likely to create that, slightly higher low and create a higher high, getting the bunch of liquidity above these lower highs, right? Even potentially testing this level over here, which is at 17,400 range, 17,400, 17,500. This would be the level that if we reached, okay, I'm going to become extremely bearish, guys. Extremely bearish. You know, this is going to be a golden opportunity for a short for me. Of course, will we manage to reach that level? That is the question. And, you know, I'm not sure if we will manage to reach it. I know that if we reach it, you know, it's going to be a very nice range to short. It just makes a lot of sense. We can take a look at fib levels from the high. This has been a very aggressive, impulsive move, guys. You know, very impulsive move to the downside. We've got 382, 50%, 618. They're not exactly at very interesting levels with, you know, there's not much confluence here. There's just the point of control from this volume range, the value area high from this entire range, which is around about 17,400. So we're going to start hitting a lot of, you know, range, a lot of traffic here, right? A lot of confluence at this high over here, value area high, 50%, 618 fib level. From this move to the downside, but the price is going to not manage to move much higher than the 17,200 in my opinion, right? It's going to potentially 17,200 and then, you know, struggle to get higher from this range, and it might be very fast. But overall, you know, I am very much interested in the market dropping right now. You know, we are having a little bit of a drop right now. S&P 500 not managing to hold. Let me just take a look. Yeah, we just hit that VWAP. VWAP right now also being hit. You know the deal. VWAP is good for scalpers, day traders, been used in the stock market for decades. And usually when you are below the VWAP, it is resistance. And usually when you get above the VWAP, of course, when you go sideways, you know, it's not resistance or support. But you can clearly see a massive drop, resistance also. This is also another reason why I wanted to protect position, just in case we didn't get above the VWAP. The massive drop. We're currently above the VWAP. You know, let's see if we're potentially going to hold this range, in my opinion. Also, why? Let's take a look at this range, guys, because I want to take a look at this range. I think this is going to hold. I would consider a long position. The question is your stop loss here right now. Question is stop loss. I know there's a lot of people very much interested in shorting this resistance zone. Very much interested in shorting. But, you know the deal. I think this is just going to do this. Ton of people want to short here. Let me just quickly take a look at this zone over here. Get the session volume profile here together with you. And yeah, this is likely going to get a bounce. You know, I would consider a long position. I would consider a long. Let's see if we do get one more leg down, and I would consider a long, because the highs, you know, are likely going to be claimed. Yeah, this is the thing. You got a lot of, look at the point of control here from the 17th, the 18th, the 19th. You know, it's just at that range. Look at this. 1, 2, 3. There's a lot of volume here. There is a lot of volume. You are likely going to get a bounce from this range. Let me just get the fixed volume profile from this trading range. And yeah, we just tapped that volume profile. The value area low from the last couple of days is down here. At 16,640 approximately. I'm not sure if we're going to reach that zone. I wouldn't be sure if we're going to reach that zone. I mean, this is for me a longing zone, at least to the highs. At least to the highs, especially after this massive, you know, recovery pump. We've had a massive recovery pump. We are overall above the point of control, guys, in the immediate short term. You know, if we do zoom out here on the price of BTC, I mean, I would be happy to ladder into a long position, guys. I'll probably do this live with a very small percentage. And because, I mean, stop loss is going to be the question here. Stop loss is going to be the question. You might get a little bit of volatility, but overall, zooming out, guys, let me just remember you that we are above the point of control. This did not successfully break down just yet. I think it will be broken, but we're getting a first reaction, and the price is just, if we do come up, which I think is likely, it's just going to get a little bit of more power to bang, to absolutely explode down. Not yet. This is just the first couple of touches after this very, the power here of selling pressure. This is multi-million selling pressure, right? Give it a breather. This thing needs a little bit of a breather, and then it might have that massive next impulsive move down. Get people excited here with a pump. Yeah. What else can I say? That point of control is still there at that level. I think we're not going to test it now. If it does, I think it's just going to be a good entry. At least for anyone trying to long this range. Obviously, for me, I would play defensive trading. We just hit the point of control right now. The perfect tap right there. Yeah, if I were to long that level, as soon as we claim the highs, I would protect position. And, these highs are likely to be broken in the next coming hours. And you might even hit, almost 17K, in my opinion, okay? It just looks very, very nice. You might get another wick down. I am considering that. Why? Because we've got this nice little trading range here for the last few days. Even value area low is possible. Yeah, I mean, this has been a nice move to the upside. I think we're going to create a corrective wave. This is part of a corrective wave. 50% is just slightly below the value area low. I think value area low will not be broken successfully. You could dip below it. You got the point of control from the last 40 days. And probably get that bounce from this range. I'm looking for another leg up here, guys. It's just very likely to happen. Very likely. I'm looking at the counts, Elliott wave theory, the counts. I am bearish midterm. I would be surprised if we suddenly drop from this range. But this is what technical analysis is not an exact science. We can just use different tools on the chart and try and predict where the prices can go and what levels we can bounce from. So yeah, what I would absolutely love is a little bit of a move down here, and I would consider a long position. I think these lows are not going to be tested today. These lows will not be tested today. That is my prediction. These lows will likely not be tested. Of course, if I'm long in here, where can I place my stop loss for a good risk management? And this is the thing, the only thing that I could do here is get into a long position with 0.25% of my capital, and maybe add to that position as soon as I see a sign of weakness on the bears, and probably ladder in that position. It would be nice to see a little bit of exhaustion. The market is getting a little bit of too much volatility. I was asleep when this happened. I got into the long protected position, went to sleep, woke up this morning, and this is what I find. I find that this swing failure was not a successful one. S&P 500 was dropping aggressively, very much expected, plain defensive trading, and I wake up to this, bang, bang. And, then I've done the fresh analysis and, the theory of this impulsive move to the downside. When you have a capitulation, and you don't continue to the downside, just like what happened right over here, right? When you capitulate, when there's selling pressure, when there's fear, you move down. This is just a falling knife. It drops, and it continues dropping. What happened here is that We were dropping. Price stopped. Price has stopped. Meaning that there's a high probability in getting a larger relief rally and a smaller consolidation at a higher range before we continue down. And this is what is highly probable, guys, in my personal opinion. We're getting that touch right now. I mean, these highs will be tested. If anyone entered a long position at this range, as soon as these highs are claimed, I would protect position. It's moving up now. But yeah, highly predictable, this move. Highly predictable. Yeah, I missed out on that long because of you guys. So smash up that like button, you crazy people. Let's take a look. I have noticed almost every nice move to the upside with a high wick up, then taking a short position will work for 50-minute, 4 hour after. Will 16,600 be tested? I mean, we've got a lot of confluence here, guys. Like I showed you. If we're talking about that Elliott wave count theory, higher is the likelier scenario. Of course, longing is riskier. Longing you need to play defensive trading. You know, I'm the best at defensive trading. I can tell you that. I'll probably not make huge gains and not get into a huge amount of trades like other people that are constantly trading. But I'll tell you what, you know, I'm very good at not losing money when I'm trading. And I can prove that. Anyway, like I said, you know, it's just very likely that we're going to see, you know, a corrective wave up, guys. It's just likely to happen before we move lower. And that, don't worry, I'll get into a trade as soon as we go higher. Don't worry, I'm looking for shorts with higher probability. I will be more aggressive in shorts, but this is not a good shorting range for me. Not yet. I know there's a lot of people shorting here, and they are likely to get exterminated on the leg up. I'm not in a rush. I've had an excellent couple of weeks. Missed out totally on this movement down, but it doesn't matter. You know, we want to get only into the best trading scenarios, guys, and I can tell you already that the best trading scenario is going to be if the price, there we go, we got that leg up now. If you entered in a long position, guys, I would consider at least you know, protecting position. If someone did manage to get into that long, we're probably going to hit that naked point of control now, and I'm not sure if we're going to get a reaction. It's not a huge major level. It might get a small reaction. I mean, we've got the point of control from this range. Just about hitting it right now. Yeah, who longed that level? I mean, I cannot do everything. I'm doing the analysis, and I would have longed live, but I would have gone with a little bit more leverage as it is a small move up. But I would have market ordered that long and probably ladder into the position if we would have got that next little drop to slightly lower levels. It doesn't matter, guys. I will do some trading afterwards or whatever. This was just purely for the live stream. So anyway, yeah, we are likely, you know, all of those people that were shorting at this range are like, oh my goodness, what now? You know, they're in a loss, and they are likely going to get stopped out or liquidated, no matter how, you know, depending on how much leverage they've been using. But this was definitely not a level to short, even though it's resistance. You know, after this movement down, you know, we are likely to relief rally. It's just likely to happen. So it wasn't the best shorting level. now is going to be interesting. Now is going to be interesting. Is this part of the ABC correction? You might ask yourself. Is this part of the ABC correction? And I think not. I think not. We do have 5 waves down, and I am looking for that. I am looking for that ABC correction that is likely. This cannot be. It can be the low from the B. It can be the low from the B. And an ABC correction cannot go below the first, second wave. So, this would be the ultimate top level for me for a potential short. And there might be a little bit of volatility here as well, getting people excited, getting people to long late, and then have the start of the move down. So this is just a little bit too fast for it to be an ABC corrective wave. Anyway, this is gonna be in between today and tomorrow likely. See what happens. We could get a small rejection from this range. This is a strong level. This is why we have this level. Why? It's because it was the point of control from volume traded on the 30th of November till the 13th. We could get a small little reaction here and a small corrective move. Anyway, yeah, not much to add here, guys. I think I'm going to wait patiently. If, I missed out on this low. On longing this level over here. I think some people, let me know, did you long this wick to the downside? I was ready to get into that long, but it was a good long. We were hitting the VWAP very, very nicely, slightly below the VWAP. And then, obviously as well, look at the massive point of control that we do have here from this volume traded range the last few days. From the 17th, 18th, 19th of November, you got the VWAP and you got the point of control. This was a long in range, value area low maximum at 16,650 to jump into that long. This, with a little bit of leverage, there was some pretty nice gains to make there on that move up to claim these highs. So that was the move, guys, from today. That was the move. Wait for a corrective move for when we were trading at this zone and then have that pop up. It's happening. So yeah, I think my next move is I'm going to wait for higher. I'm not feeling safe to short here. What is the S&P 500 doing? It's getting a nice little bounce. What is DXY doing? DXY dropping still. DXY still inside of this massive descending wedge scenario. This could still go on, to the downside. We could test the lows. But I can tell you already, this is likely to get a pop to the upside. At some point in the next coming, 1 to 2 weeks. The only thing that this is gonna give me a nice shorting level. That's it. We got DXY dropping, S&P 500 pumping a little bit, which I don't think is going to be massive. Not going to be a huge pump. Obviously, we need a relief pump after the insane drop that we've had the last week. So it's just normal. I do expect a normal pump, and I do expect it for Bitcoin as well, potentially to go higher. I am going to pay close attention, like I said, to how we're going to react in between today and tomorrow, potentially at this zone over here. I think we're going to get that. We're going to get above this range. It's not much of a level. This naked point of control from the 16th of December. We got the point of control from this massive range. It's not a huge level. You might get a small little corrective move, but then you are likely to come up. And this is the range where I'm looking for shorts. Because, wow, the next impulsive wave to the downside, guys, it's going to be pretty epic. You know, I'm pretty sure, in my opinion now, after doing this Elliott wave count, that we are going to claim the lows and break them, guys. You know, these lows will be broken. Will it be before Christmas or after Christmas? Will it be, you know, next year, or will it be this year? You know, I'm leaning more to next year. We're already on the 20th. But yeah. Yeah, this is just, what can I say? I'm looking for shorts at this range over here. Nothing else. I would have longed here. I would have longed, but yeah, I'm doing the live stream, so no long taken. But there's plenty of days, plenty of opportunities. Yo, hammer time, says Mark Dutch. Is it time to get a drop from this level? Yeah, we're probably going to get a little bit of a corrective move down, okay? I think this could be on the extremely lower time frames. I mean, this ABC corrective wave can be a little bit more. Yeah, I've been looking at the timing right now on this. And let me just take a look at Fibonacci time, guys. 1 second, because what I want to show you here is, yeah, we could have this corrective wave pump potentially till up to Christmas, right? So this ABC corrective move, it can be very quick. You know, this is my trading zone that I want the price to hit for me to get into high probability short scenario. Round about, you know, above 17 and below 17,500. You know, this is the zone I would consider, you know, getting into a swing short trade. Of course, this, you know, we got the timing here. You know, this would be very fast, which I don't think is going to happen. You know, you know, if we do see, this is this would be a very fast ABC corrective wave. I mean, it is still possible. And then drop. But I think we got a couple of days here for a little bit of, you know, a little bit of momentum to the upside while we get the DXY dropping here. And then, you know, in the next coming days, DXY obviously getting a massive bounce from the drop that it's creating. And then it's going to be, you know, and it's going to be game over. Then it's going to be game over on this small little stock market pump. An S&P pump, because DXY is just poised to have a massive pump after this major drop that it's had. And that's what I think is going to happen, guys. BTC having S&P having a small little rally, same as Bitcoin. It was a nice little leverage long position scalp there, guys. You know, very much talked before, just while we were having the drop, you know, knowing that was likely to get a good long, you know, getting that bounce from the VWAP and also hitting the point of control from the volume traded the last 3-4 days, right? You know, we were hitting the point of control to perfection right over there and saying, you know, hey, this is a good level to long, you know, at least to the highs. You know, you got a nice little trade. You know, that is a $200 pump right there. You know, with a little bit of leverage, you're making some pretty nice gains. You know, it's a 1% move to the upside. You know, you're using leverage, you can make some pretty nice gains on a 1% move. I didn't see that coming. Guess what I did? Guess what? I did see that move coming live, you know, knowing that this is likely to get that whoop back up. It's a very, very highly predictive move. This is a sign of strength and a sign of bearish weakness right there. When you move like this and you get above that this wave over here like this, bang, you know, this is a sign of reversal, short-term reversal. It's just it has always been like that. It will always be. It will always be like that. When you have this move up, you are likely to have another leg up. It's always been like that, and it will always be. So this is a clear sign of strength in the short term. Okay, I'm not saying this is going to absolutely moon from here. You know, I'm very much looking for shorts at this range if we do claim them in the next coming hours and days. I longed from 16,300. Hey, absolutely phenomenal. Yes, Ethereum couldn't break the last hour high. Ethereum couldn't break the last hour high, says Odin. Last hour high. Let's take a look at Ethereum right away. We got a strong level here on Ethereum. Let me just do a little bit of yeah, I mean, same scenario for Ethereum. Ethereum is doomed, guys, in the next coming weeks. Last 1 hour high. Yeah, it's not a great move up. There's potentially going to be a little small move down here on Ethereum. Oh, I mean, on Ethereum, it is just very, very clear for me that this is an ABC correction. Sometimes on Ethereum, it is more clear looking at Elliott wave theory. For me, these are clear 5 waves down. So, you know, from this high, you got a nice sideways action here. Wave is correcting a little bit. Then bang, a blast wave to the downside there. And this corrective wave. And then the 5th one, obviously testing the lows. You're in that ABC corrective movement right now. So I think, you know, this is a daily level that's gotten respected on Ethereum. I think, you know, we could get rejected here, just like Bitcoin can get rejected from this, you know, naked point of control range at 16,990. This has been a very respected daily level. We could get that move down. If it does, I'm looking for another wave up here, breaking this zone, and then finally getting the movement down. I mean, Ethereum is doomed. It is ready also for more waves to the downside, likely to break the November lows in the next coming weeks. It's just very likely to happen, guys. Very, very, very likely to happen. Very, very likely. Yeah, not much. I mean, I don't want to pay. Ethereum and Bitcoin are moving very, very similar. Very, very similar moves. So I just rather do analysis on Bitcoin because that is the coin that I want to trade. I only try and trade 1 or 2 markets, guys. I don't trade 5 altcoins or 10 at the same time. I know a lot of people do. If that works for them, then phenomenal. It doesn't work for me, I can tell you that. I'm not a very good altcoin trader. It's just altcoins are for crazy maniacs. DXY going down, yes sir. Let's let it go down. Why not? Let's get Bitcoin pumping a little bit because, you know, this is this ain't a bearish movement right there. You know, DXY has gone absolutely parabolic for the last few months. Let it have a little bit of a breather. But this is no signs of massive bearishness. This is just getting ready for a pop to the upside in the next coming days, couple of weeks. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Let me zoom out here on the daily chart to see. Yeah, I mean, it might be nice for it in the next coming days just to retest this lower high resistance trend line. Check out this multi-year resistance lower high trend line. You know, we're probably going to test it and then get a massive bounce in the next coming days. It's exactly at 102.3. You know, it is possible. You know, this is from 2016, 2020, and yeah, we're probably going to test it at the very low of the, or probably not even test it. If it does move down here, wow. For me, this is going to be the bottom for the DXY. It's just, you're hitting a multi-resistance trend line, multi-year resistance trend line, and you are likely going to get a bounce. I'm not sure if we will test it though. Anyway, let's go through the comment section. I was in a short from 700. The DXY failed to break resistance of the falling wedge, which is bullish for Bitcoin in the short term, but still bearish over the next coming weeks, says Ben. Yeah, absolutely. This is very much expected to have Bitcoin rallying a little bit after this, you know, this little move down. A lot of trap shorts right over here on this movement down. But of course, this is no way a level where I would short, especially when you're having, you know, this massive impulsive wave to the downside. You know, this is ready for ABC. You know, the massive short position will be in the next coming days, guys. Don't worry about that. I will likely tell you when I'm going to enter a short on the streams or on the Telegram. 17.3 is the best shorting opportunity. Yeah, around that area, I think is going to be very, very good. What about Christmas rally? Christmas rally is now. It's happening. So not on Christmas Day. Christmas rally now, then massive drop. Silver ripping higher. Okay, silver's doing good, I guess. Yo, Crypto Stad, how are you? Hi, Andy. Do you think you can do a quick video on how to use leverage and how to decide how much to put into trade and stuff? Migara, yeah, this is built up on a course that I have developed, and yeah, I mean, there's too much information there. It's in a course, but if you want to take a look at the Bybit tutorial, which is down below in the description, I made a Bybit tutorial which I explain how leverage works, you know, on the platform. So check out the Bybit tutorial if you want. That could be a help to learn a little bit more about leverage. But yeah, I'm doing a course in a private Discord where there's going to be much more help for the people in their learning curve, of course. All right, because this is just not yeah, it's just too much information. So yeah, I've done multiple courses, and they're just really good for gaining experience, guys. And hopefully my course that I've done, I'm still making a couple of more videos, is just going to be very, very simple and straight to the point. What tools are, you know, the ones that are better to use on the chart, instead of using, you know, MACD, RSI, and, you know, different other, you know, bunch of crap, you know, Ichimoku clouds and, you know, Bollinger Bands. All of that is a bunch of crap, in my opinion. Of course, it works for other people. It hasn't worked for me. I've used different other indicators. I just use the ones that are really simple, and knowing how to count the waves, and you don't need much more than you know, strong levels. Anyway, I've put that in a course. You know, a lot of people might think, hey, this course is incomplete. You know, you don't explain this, you don't explain that. You know, why don't you talk about this indicator? You know, because I don't need it for my trading. You know, the most important thing in trading is risk management. Risk management is number one thing in trading. Number one thing. Guess what? I longed yesterday, right over here. I did not lose money on that massive drop. I know a lot of people must have done. And that is the main thing, knowing how to protect your capital, not always making gains, knowing how to maintain those gains that you've made the last couple of weeks. Because I made insane gains here at this level, at this range. I got stopped out of trade here. I made some gains also from a trade here. Longed here. These are the only 3 trades I took. One was a stop loss. One was to cover stop loss. So it was break even at the end. And yesterday's trade, which ended at break even. So yeah. What else can I say? Who is left to sell? Sell pressure must almost be exhausted. In the short term, okay? Short term selling pressure is obviously exhausted for me. This was such a nice pump, guys. This was such a nice trade. It was mentioned on the live. Unfortunately, you know, it was a quick market order. This was no limit order. Because if you will try to catch it with a limit order, you're going to have to pay a little bit of fees here. But this, got an alert there of Bitcoin hitting the naked point of control. This is obviously, yeah, it was obviously a market order. If you try and catch this with a limit order for your fees to pay less fees, you're not going to catch it. You're going to just put your limit order up, and up, and you're going to enter late. This is just a wick to the downside, hitting that VWAP and hitting that, you know, point of control from this volume traded range that we've had the last few days. After this nice recovery, getting above the last lower low. It was just a very nice trade. It was a very, very nice quick market order buy and, you know, protect. I would take profits here at this naked point of control right now. Obviously, it's a pretty nice little move up there. It's breaking through that level at the moment, and I think we might be here in this range for the next coming days, guys. I'm going to tell you what I'm expecting. I'm expecting this ABC correction that potentially is happening right now to be something like this. And this is part of the Christmas rally. You might think you're absolutely crazy. Why do you think this would do something like that? Because of this massive impulsive move down. We were just trading at 18,300 just a few days ago. Why wouldn't we pump at 17,500 range? For 17,400, why not? And then move down. Yeah, of course it can. So if we do count, we know that inside of an ABC correction, inside of the A wave, we do have 5 waves, sorry. So if we were to speculate that we are going to get yeah, obviously this is not a level for me to not do anything. I see higher levels coming. I think we could get a small rejection from this, you know, point of control from this day. You know, this has been that naked point of control from this day over here on the 16th. We just tapped that level. We could get a little bit of a correction. Just hit that level right now. That is the point of control from the 16th of December that wasn't hit yet. We had a nice consolidation. Bang. I mean, wow. It's just crazy. So, yeah, small little rejection is possible. But there's not, there's not a huge, massive level in my opinion. Let me just take a look at Fibonacci expansion here 1 second. Yeah, why not? Why not get to the 17,260 and even higher for a potential third wave here and then get a corrective wave? Very much possible. Very much possible. Anyway, guys, yeah, not much to add. God damn it, you guys. This was an excellent long position. excellent market order. You know, just get that move down, bang, market order. If you're scalping, you market order, bang. Should have just jumped into that long. If I wasn't doing the live, if I wouldn't be doing the live stream, I probably would have jumped there. But yeah, very, very likely scenario to get respected as support. You know, we were talking about the scenarios here, get in this correction, you know, likely to come in, claim the highs and go higher, then actually coming back down to the lows. You know, we were likely to get that move up, then actually doing this. Because this movement is just a classic, it's a classic movement up. Come on guys, when you seen Andy losing the chances of trading as he is busy educating us, so let's thank him by smashing the like button. Come on. Yeah, I mean the ways to support, of course, is smashing the like button. And you know, if you are experienced traders, you know that on Bybit you have an insane bonus available. Of course, I am, you know, affiliated with them. If you sign up, you get the best bonus that there is available on Bybit. But I also get a small commission, okay, while you sign up. So that is also another way to support the channel. Of course, you know, it's always good. You know, this is also affiliate marketing, so why not? You know, PrimeXBT and Bybit, they're the ones that I use consistently for my trading. You know, Bybit has $30,000 worth of bonus that can be claimed at the rewards hub. PrimeXBT, $7,000. You basically get 7% added to your deposit using Bitcoinsensus 50 as a promotion code. Anybody that's rushing for trading, you know, check out how these platforms work. You got full video tutorials down below in the description. You know, you got Bybit one. Yeah, I don't know. I think I swallowed a chicken here. This was almost about a year ago.
We are going to do a full tutorial.
Oh my goodness, I look like a comedian. I'll probably have to do... I'm going to have to redo this, guys, because I got a little bit of a squeaky voice for some reason.
Not a sponsored video.
Anyway, you got that video there. If you don't feel annoyed about my voice on that video, you can watch that full Bybit tutorial. You know, it's all you know, here on the different tabs. You got limit order, you know, take profit, stop loss. I think there is a... You know, there is a section also with the leverage, explaining the leverage, inverse perpetual, USDT perpetual. Anyway, it's just different sections on the tutorial right there. Anyway, yeah, you got that there if you wanna take a look at the Bybit tutorial to learn how to use Bybit. Let's take a look at, guys. Did you know? Andy had COVID there. Yeah, I did. Why can't you get in now? What do you mean, in now the trade? Why can't I get in the trade now? In like, yeah, because it's not a good level to enter a trade. If you zoom, you know, if we go on the live stream, where is the live stream video? Yeah, well, I think I've deleted. But on the live stream, if you do check out, we talked about, you know, hey, I would be looking for longs at this range here to claim the highs and even go higher, to claim the naked point of control from the 16th of December. Why don't I enter now? I missed the trade. The trade has been missed. So I'll have to take a look at another trading scenario. And like I said, I think I am looking for higher. I am looking for higher, even almost to claim you know, in between this level and this level in the next coming days. Are we going to go up there? I don't know. What I do know is that if we go up there in between 17,300 and 17,400, I'm going to put an epic short position at this range. Why? Because we have had an aggressive drop here to the downside. We are likely to move lower as we are still in a very aggressive bear market. And looking at Elliott wave counts, it makes total sense that this level will get rejected. You got the value area high from a massive trading zone that you are likely not going to break in the coming days or weeks, and that you are likely going to continue down. Value area high, you're going to start getting, 50% 618 fib levels if we do get that volatile move at that range. Yeah, not much to add on that. It was a clear long. It was a fast decision here. It was a fast decision, guys. Did anybody manage to get into a long position on that wick down to 16,700 range? Let me know in the comment section, guys. Did anyone manage to get into a long position? You're protected. I would definitely have some of that position still open, because we could have a pretty nice, sexy wave here, which could be the third wave inside of that ABC corrective wave that we're having right now from this impulsive move down. The third wave is usually the strongest wave. If we're having an ABC corrective wave here in the next coming days, and you have 5 waves inside an A wave, corrective wave, and if this were to be the third wave, you're gonna have a pretty nice impulsive wave happening right now as we speak. Anyway, I entered there on ETH. ETH 2. Okay, so people got into Ethereum longs, which is good. Okay, so you got into that wick down on Ethereum. It was a very, very small wick. Probably got S&P 500 getting a pretty nice pump here, eating my gains. I had $2,400 in gains here. They're eating up my gains on this move up. But this is a swing trade for the next coming weeks. Let's see, if it doesn't go higher. S&P to 3,900. You heard it here first, says Mark Dirch. I hope you're wrong. 3,900 on the ES futures, mini futures. 3,900. I mean, it does make sense. This is the level where we do have the massive point of control from the volume trader the last 2 years. So a pump to that level, yeah, after the drop here that we've had the last few days, it makes sense. Should I close my short position? I want to hold it at least to 3,700 points. Stop losses at break even. I don't really care about this trade. It's just there. It's a swing trade. Hopefully for a capitulation, right? Well, I think too many people are expecting the stock market to have a massive recession collapse. This is the kind of short I want to get into. But will that happen? That is the question. I think it will in 2023. We should be having that drop because interest rates are not going to be taken down. All right, it's going to stay around about 5% for the entire year of 2023. So, yeah, the market should get a massive hit in 2023. Andy, what about your S&P trade? Yeah, it is live. It is there. It is still here. I got a pretty nice entry at 4,030 points, approximately. It's still open, as you can see. It's 1,900. It was 2,400 in a profit this morning when we were trading at these lows. But yeah, I mean, this is just going to be, hopefully this is going to be a nice epic swing trade in the next coming weeks if we go lower. I'm not paying too much attention on that. I want to focus on Bitcoin. I will hold S&P short to 3,200. Hey. 3,200 points. Yeah, I think these lows will be claimed lightly, in 2023. I think we are likely going to claim these low and drop, It's just an epic. There is something that I liked to compare on my personal Twitter account. about the similarities of the S&P 500 getting where is it? Where is it? Hang on one second, guys. I'm trying to look for... There we go. There it is. Yeah, basically, you know, the 2008. This is 2008. And this is 2022, 2023, right? So still not having that price action. Very much aware of this resistance trend line. Very, very similar price action from 2008. You know, it doesn't mean it needs to do the same thing. You know, this might break up, but with the current economy and situation, it is likelier to have it move down. And this does look like a kind of a bull flag. The only difference that there is from 2008 then and the recession now potentially happening in 2023, there was only a few people that could predict that there was going to be a big recession 2008 and 2009. Only a few people. It seems like everyone's a genius right now and knows that there is a recession. There is likely to be a recession in 2023. We're doomed. Everything's going to crash. And there's too many people that know that. And in 2008 crash, you know, there was a few entities that knew that was going to happen. So that's the only difference from 2008 and 2022-23. But the charts are very, very similar. Very, very similar. And the economy is in a very similar situation as well. So, yeah, everything points out that we should be going down. But like I said, there's too many geniuses out there that say that, you know, there's going to be a massive recession, and there is a recession, and there will be a massive recession. So, yeah, I mean, I don't know. The 2008 chart looks like Elon's popularity rating since he took over Twitter. You got that right, Nick. Yeah. You the man. Let me go through the comment section. Say hello to everyone. XRP. I got a few people that longed. Hey, good on you guys. If you longed, you know the deal. Protect. Take profits. Protect and take profits, guys. If you longed this little move up from 16,700 all the way up to 17,000. He flexing his guns again. You got that damn right, Mark Dutch. I went to CrossFit this morning, so bang, the guns are there. Let's go through the comment section. Always good to read the comments here with the community. I'm expecting higher, guys. Like I said, you know, let me just take a look at Fibonacci here. 1 second from this high to the low. Probably going to get a rejection here at 382, where with the you know VP with the point of control, sorry, from this trading range, could get a small rejection here. But I think I am expecting higher before we do get the epic crash in the next coming weeks. And still see this as a relief rally, bull trap, whatever you want to call it. I think I'm expecting higher, at least to this range over here. This is the perfect range right there. Value area high has been resistance. It is the first massive wave to the downside here. You know, it does make sense that that range is going to be the moment you are likely going to start breaking this, you know, uptrend structure that we create here in the next coming days, if that does happen. But of course, I wouldn't speculate long right there. You know, Andy says we're going to go up here. Let's long. You know, no, we could reverse from here. I'm saying it's highly probable, and if it does happen, this would be my epic short level. This would be my epic short level. Of course, we can scalp the levels, right? Just like during the live stream at the beginning where we did see this likely scenario in getting a jump here from this move down. You know, we can scalp the ranges, scalp the levels. And that was today's scalp, basically. That was a quick little scalp for my swing trades, day trade, swing trades more. I would be looking for shorts once we get some more pumpy action. What a bunch of legends, says Sin Games. How are you doing? Thanks for joining. Ethereum 1 minute cup and handle. 1 minute cup and handle. Oh, not too sure about that. 1 minute time frame cup and handle. Yeah, no. This is in no terms for me a cup and handle. This is more of a harmonic pattern. If you, absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. Epic short position. Probably going to get a bounce right there because we're hitting the 618 from this pump. Boom. Probably going to get a nice bounce, but this was an epic short position. There's a harmonic pattern right over here. And which one is it, you may ask yourself. Let's find out. A little bit too impulsive, actually, this. It was just a wick, so you could arguably discuss it was that range. But it were hitting the 618 right there. Expansion. Yeah, 618 is a very, very nice Fibonacci expansion from X to A. Let me just confirm here with these fib levels if this could have been a nice short level. Getting a bounce now from the 618. Let me just yeah, I think this one is. I'm just taking a look at my harmonic list here, because if we do hit the 618, this is either not alt bat, a bearish, a deep crab pattern. Yeah, deep crab pattern here, which is this one right over here. Let me just show you. The deep crab pattern that happened here on the 1 minute time frame. There you have it, right over there. So, I mean, yeah, this one almost hit the 0.88. Almost with this wick. Almost. Not quite. But yeah, most importantly, you're hitting the 618 Fibonacci level here on this massive wick up. Everything points out that, yeah, this was a nice sweet short position at D point at the 618 to, yeah, exactly. I mean, shorting at this level. I mean, these are quick little scalps. These are quick scalp positions. Let me zoom out here 1 second. I mean, I would have added a lot more Confluence, but nice little scalp here on this deep crap. All the fib levels, you know, align themselves pretty nicely with this deep crab. And it's hitting that target from the 618 of this pump, right? So you're getting that consolidation. You could get a bounce here. I mean, this is a take profit one from that short. These are very, very quick moves for scalping. Let's take a look at what's going on here with Bitcoin. 645 people on the stream. Absolutely crazy. Thank you guys. Got almost 500 likes. Wow. Dev says, thank you, Andy. I learn every day. I watch your live. Hey, thank you, Dev. Thank you very much. Where will it go now? I mean, I haven't done a full analysis on Ethereum. I mean, I gotta say, the targets from this bearish deep crab is, the second target is C and D, right? So 1,213 is a potential level that can be hit on Ethereum in the next coming minutes, maybe. Unfortunately. So, yeah. Whoever's longing, hey, take profits, protect position. Not... yeah. Let me just zoom out. I haven't done full analysis on Ethereum, I gotta say, guys. So I mean, I'm focused. What have I done now? I'm focusing on Bitcoin more than Ethereum. Bitcoin and stock market are the ones to do for nice trading. Andy, what are the levels for Ethereum? I've actually haven't done full analysis on Ethereum, but on the course when I have the private Discord, my main cryptos are going to be Bitcoin and Ethereum for trading. So that's why I will be starting to analyze thoroughly Ethereum with major levels and, having a full analysis for when the private Discord is open. I've only been focusing on Bitcoin, but I will only focus on Bitcoin and Ethereum, and I will take a look at stock market to do a wide analysis on the stock market to see, where could the stock market go, to kind of also predict where the cryptocurrency market can go, as well as it is highly correlated. So hammering coming, go short now, says Iceman. Yeah. Potentially. What if this is the ABC correction already? Just imagine what if this were to be the ABC correction? This is a strong resistance zone. It's getting a reaction, $17,000. It's the point of control from this trading range. It's the point of control from this level. So obviously it is a resistance, guys. It is a resistance. If you have good risk management and you want to try and get into some scalping scenarios, it's not a bad level to short for scalping. For a swing trade or a day trade, yeah, I'm not going to short here. I would only short scalp here, potentially to this zone, which is the daily level. It's been respected very much as resistance. Maybe quick, nice little move down, protecting position. For scalping, yes. I mean, I do still see a larger consolidation after this epic drop that we've had the last few days. That's what I think, guys. And if I am getting into a short, I am waiting for higher. If I miss the short, if we go lower, I will miss it. I want to get into a nice trade scenario. If you do take a look at my trades on the last couple of weeks, you will see how I enter the trades, guys. If you checked the long position that I entered here, it was right over here at this level. If you check out the 8th of December, also got into short position at this range, explaining that we were likely, going to get rejected at this high level. But they're very, very precise trades, very, very precise. This short that I entered here was at the 618 from this drop. So we had a drop right there, and I entered here, and you can check that video on the 5th of December. My entry was there. Stop loss above the low. Yeah, I made epic gains compared to what I risked. You can check that video up. We can take a look at multiple trades here, just in case anybody doesn't believe it, because I know there's some people that don't believe it. I know old subscribers do know. This was also a very nice short level swing failure from this high. This one was epic. Long position here. Yeah, also a long position here. This was an epic long position right over here. Guys, do you remember this long? And this was only, it seems like it was ages ago, and it was just about, yeah, not even a week ago. This was a really epic long position. Let me try and find that epic long. Epic long position was so much, you know, ABC correction right there from this impulsive move, and this high was going to be claimed. This was an absolutely golden level, guys. I'm very relaxed right now with my trading. Very relaxed. I'm not in a rush. I've had an epic couple of weeks. You guys seen this, old subscribers, and we'll find very nice trades in the coming days. This was a nice little scalp today. Nice little scalp move to the upside. Let's see if we do claim higher levels. If we do start claiming higher levels, it's going to be very, very interesting. Very, very interesting, this trading zone over here. I'm not sure if we're going to manage to get above 17k, but if we do, then yeah, it's going to be very interesting. You know, I will be doing a live and talking about other levels here and scenarios. Not much to say here. We could get a small rejection from this naked point of control that's just been hit. Get a small rejection. I will be surprised if we do come down from this range and then, you know, in between today and tomorrow to claim this low. I will be quite surprised. I think it's going to be a wider range here in the next coming days before we claim this low. But this is just going to give us higher probabilities, guys. Once we come up here to this range, wow, this is going to be a nice short because we'll be aiming for this low to be hit. We'll be targeting this low to be hit, guys, if we come up to these high levels. So, I mean, just imagine that huge amount of percentage move down, you know, the gains that can be made. It's just going to be very, very nice. They're just, you know, 5-6% move down with some leverage. You can make really nice gains. It will be definitely a swing trade. You know, I'm looking for a swing trade here that might last a week potentially. But like I explained on the stream, it makes sense that we could go higher in between, you know, today, tomorrow, next coming days with some corrective moves, with corrective moves. This doesn't mean it's going to go up like this, but that's what I'm expecting. If you're scalping long, stay cautious and protect position, guys. If you're longing this market right now, make sure to play defensive trading. And yeah, what else can I say? Play defensive trading, guys. I've got my dog already that wants me already to have a walk with him. I got him right over here. So it's dog time. It's dog time, everyone. Could you advise a good short position on Ethereum? No. I haven't got Ethereum analysis well done. There was a nice short here, a deep crab pattern, and we're likely to, these lows are basically claimed, and we're probably going to claim even these lows. But that was a good short right there. But yeah, we're not focusing on Ethereum at the moment. So anyway, guys, going to wrap it up. Thank you, everyone. Hit that like button, says Mark Dutch. Thank you very much. Thanks for the analysis. Enjoy your content. Easy to interpret. Yes, Thomas, thank you. I see another pumpy coming. Says Mark Dutch. Very much. I also think so. I'm going to let the market do what it needs to do. And don't worry, there will be time. I'm not in a rush to make gains. I've made gains the last couple of weeks. I made the month. I can pay the bills with what I made here on this movement to the upsides. I'm not in a rush. I'm not broke yet. I'm not broke from the gains. So I'm not in a rush to get into a trade, guys. Beagle Inu is here. Yeah, that is correct. Guys, thank you very much. I'm maybe going to do a live stream afterwards. Maybe going to do one tomorrow. Definitely going to do one tomorrow. Sorry. Maybe going to do a video update to see what has happened afterwards. You know, a nice, short, sweet video update to explain what I can see here potentially happening and what levels can be respected. All right, like taking a look at Elliott wave theory, major levels, daily levels, value area high, you know, you name it. Fibonacci, point of controls, volume, you name it, what we like to use on our charting. Check out down below, guys, if you are interested. You got an insane bonus on Bybit, okay, down below. $30,000 can be claimed if you follow the steps at the rewards hub, okay? Prime XBT, of course, my favorite for the stock market. I'm probably going to close this short position so I can pay some more bills. I'm going to leave this one open. But yeah, this is hopefully we're not going to get above 4,000 points on the stock market. If we do, I'll be surprised. I'll be very surprised. But anyway, will I lose money? Most importantly, no. I'm playing defensive trading. Thank you everyone for joining the live stream. I will see you maybe in a video update afterwards, but definitely see you on a live stream tomorrow. Arayo, thank you very much. Even whales like to watch your live, says Habib. Thank you. Brahim, no cap. Andy Messi Bitcoin. Thank you, no cap. World Tourist. We'll see you tomorrow, World Tourist. Thanks for joining. Fabian, Mark Dutch, thank you very much for joining the live stream, of course. And yeah, thank you everyone. If I didn't read your comment, I'm very sorry. Hopefully I will read it tomorrow. Thank you. Have a great evening, and I will see you in the next one.